Hello friends, today's topic is how binary arithmetic is performed using the logic circuits. As we know that decimal numbers can be added, subtracted, multiplied, divided and so on. So this type of functions must be performed by binary numbers too. Addition, multiplication, subtraction, divisions, these are also done using the binary numbers. And if binary numbers are there, then these same functions should be done by the logic circuits too. So for this we need some circuit, and in our scope of syllabus we have to perform only addition and subtraction. So that is why we are going to discuss on addition and subtractions only here. For the addition of binary numbers we require some circuit, and those circuits are half adder and full adder. First of all, we will discuss on half adder only. This is an electronic circuit which is used to add 2 bits at a time. So this addition is called as half addition. Using the logic circuit, this circuit can be constructed using a AND gate and a XOR gate. The bits to be added are inputted at the inputs of these gates. The output of AND gate is taken as carry and the output of XOR gate is taken as the sum. From the circuit diagram you can see inputs A and inputs B. These are the variables where the digital data, that is binary data, is to be inputted. This data applied parallelly to AND gate and as well as to XOR gate. At the AND gate's output the carry is generated, so there will be the multiplication, so the Boolean equation will be A dot B. At the XOR gate's output the Boolean equation will be A XOR B, and here we are getting the sum. As we know that this is 2 input logic circuit, so there will be 4 possibilities of truth table. First of all let the A input and B input both are 0. At the output of carry, that is, it is the multiplication of 2 inputs, so 0 multiplied by 0, obviously it will be 0. At the sum A XOR B, it is simplified as A complement dot B plus A dot B complement. So here 0 complement dot 0 plus 0 complement. The output will be 1 dot 0 plus 0 dot 1. So here 1 dot 0 will be 0 and 0 dot 1 will be 0. So here at the final output 0 plus 0 will be 0. So here if A equal to 0, B equal to 0, the sum will be 0 and carry will be 0. Now the second case, if A input is 0 and B input is 1, at the carry obviously multiplication is there, output will be 0. At the sum 0 complement dot 1 plus 0 dot 1 complement. So 0 complement will be 1, so first term will be 1 dot 1 and second term 0 dot 1 complement, that means 0 dot 0. So at the output 1 plus 0 and that will be equal to 1. So when A equal to 0, B equal to 1, the output will be sum equal to 1 and carry equal to 0. In third case, if A equal to 1 and B equal to 0, naturally carry is the multiplication, output will be 0. At sum 1 complement dot 0 plus 1 dot 0 complement, 1 complement is 0, so it will be 0, and next 0 is multiplied here, so 0 dot 0. In the second term 1 as it is and 0's complement equal to 1, so 1 dot 1 will be the second term. First term 0 dot 0 will be 0, second term 1 dot 1 will be 1. So 0 plus 1, the sum will be 1. So when A equal to 1, B equal to 0, the output is sum equal to 1 and carry equal to 0. In the last case, if both the inputs are high, carry will be obviously multiplication of 2 ones, that will be 1. In the sum 1 complement dot 1 plus 1 dot 1 complement. First term will be 1's complement will be 0 and 1 as it is, so first term's output will be 0 dot 1. Second term 1 as it is and 1's complement will be 0, so 1 dot 0. At the final output 0 dot 1 will be 0 and 1 dot 0 will be 0. So at the output 0 plus 0, that will be 0. So when A equal to 1, B equal to 1, the output will be sum equal to 0 and carry equal to 1. So from the truth table you can see, if you see the human response in the truth table, it is seen 0 plus 0, obviously sum and carry both will be 0. If 0 plus 1 is there, then 1 will be sum and 0 will be the carry. If 1 plus 0 is done, then 1 will be sum and 0 will be carry. If 1 plus 1 is done in binary numbers, the output will be 1 0. That means sum will be the 0 and carry will be 1. So truth table shows that this circuit can add two binary bits at a time, and then output it will be in the form of two outputs, sum and carry, and the output is same as that of the human response. So this circuit will perform half addition, that is, it can add two bits at a time. Now when 2-bit addition is called as half addition, then if 3 bits are added, then that circuit is called as full adder. Now this circuit can add 3 bits at a time, and it is constructed by using two half adders and a OR gate. The concept is that first 2 bits are added using half adders, and next third bit it is again half added, then the carry of both the half adder is added using OR gate, and at the XOR gate of second half adder we are getting the sum. If this circuit diagram, if it is simplified, then the output of sum comes to be A XOR B XOR C. That means XOR gate of 3 inputs. And if the carry is solved using Boolean equation or Boolean algebra, the carry is equivalent to A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. Same circuit can be redrawn using the Boolean equation of carry and sum as like this. Now here 3 inputs are there and we are applying binary levels, so that is why 2 raised to power 3, that means there will be 8 possibilities. We will discuss only for a few here, and from the truth table you can directly calculate the remaining one. First of all, let us see if all the inputs are 0. Carry is the multiplication of all the bits, so multiplication of all bits will be 0 plus if 3 bits at the carry equation is A dot B, B dot C plus C dot A. So 0 dot 0, 0 dot 0 and 0 dot 0. So 3 times 0 is multiplied and their addition is to be calculated. So output will be obviously 0. Now at the sum A XOR B XOR C. First of all, we know or we are used to use 2 input XOR gate. So first 2 input XORed 0 XOR 0 will be 0, and if third bit that is 0 is again XORed, so output will be 0 XOR 0 and output will be 0. So here if all the inputs are 0, carry is to be found to be 0 and sum is also found to be 0. Now let us take the second example. If A equal to 0, B equal to 0 and C equal to 1. Carry will be A dot B, that is 0 dot 0, B dot C 0 dot 1, C dot A 1 dot 0, 0 dot 0 is 0, 0 dot 1 is 0 and 1 dot 0 is 0. So addition of all 0 will be 0. So carry is 0 here. At the sum, first of all 2 bits A and B, A XOR B, that is 0 XOR 0 will be 0, and third bit that is C equal to 1, if it is XORed with this 0, 0 XOR 1 is found to be 1. So when A equal to 0, B equal to 0 and C equal to 1, the output is sum equal to 1 and carry equal to 0. So in the 3 bits, if one of the input is high, the output is sum equal to 1 and carry equal to 0. In third case, if 2 inputs are high and one input is low, then let us see if A equal to 0, B equal to 1 and C equal to 1. For the carry, A dot B, that is 0 dot 1, B dot C equal to 1 dot 1 and C dot A equal to 1 dot 0. First product 0 dot 1 will be 0, second product 1 dot 1 equal to 1, third product 1 dot 0 equal to 0. So 0 plus 1 plus 0, that will be the 1. So carry is 1. At the sum, A XOR B, that is 0 XOR 1 will be 1, and third bit C, that is equal to 1 if it is XORed with this one. So 1 XOR 1, at the output we will get 0. So when A equal to 0, B equal to 1 and C equal to 1, we will get sum as 0 and carry equal to 1. Now the fourth case, if all the inputs are high, in the carry, A dot B 1.1, B dot C 1.1, C dot A, that is 1.1. 1.1, all the 1.1 will be 1, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be 1, so carry is 1. At the sum, A XOR B, that is 1 XOR 1, it will be 0. And if C bit is XORed with this 0, C bit is now 1, so 0 XOR 1, that will be 1. So if A equal to 1, B equal to 1 and C equal to 1, we will get sum as 1 and carry as 1. We have taken only 4 example of it. If all inputs are 0, if one of the input is high, if 2 inputs are high, and if 3 inputs are high, then what will be the out? Naturally, we can apply all the remaining combinations to this equation to find out sum and carry. From the truth table, you can see the sum is the nothing but the output of XOR gate. So from the definition of XOR gate, we can say that whenever the number of ones in the data, if it is odd, then output of XOR gate will be 1. And in the carry, you can see whenever there will be more than one inputs are high, the carry is generated. So here, when 2 ones are there, carry is generated. If 3 ones are there, carry is generated. So if you compare the human response of addition of binary bits, you can see this circuit will be perfect for addition of 3 bits. So this circuit will perform the full addition of 3 bits at a time. So this circuit is called as full adder. Now we will discuss on 4-bit binary adder. 4-bit binary adder is used for addition of 2 binary numbers at a time. It can be constructed using a half adder and 3 full adder. We will describe 2 digital datas as A and B. As per their unit places, we will describe A bit with their unit places as A3, A2, A1 and A0, and B bits as B3, B2, B1 and B0. The LSB bits of A data and B data are inputted to half adder, and its carry output is then added to next column, that is A1, B1. Now after LSB, all the 3 adders are full adders. When the first LSB, if the carry is generated, that has to be added with the next LSB. So for that, there should be provision to add 3 bits at a time. So that is why full adders are used. This circuit can be explained on the basis of an example. Let us see, if A bits are A3, A2, A1, A0 as 1100 and B bits B3, B2, B1, B0 as 1001, these bits are to be added. So here at the A data will be 1100 and B data will be 1001. Starting from the LSB, there is a half adder. So 0 plus 1, it will show 1 as the sum and 0 will be carry. This carry is added to next LSB. So inputs of next full adder first will be 0, 0, 0. Output of first full adder will be 0 and 0. The 0 from the carry is again added to next LSB addition. Here the inputs for full adder second will be 1, 0, 0. Output will be 1 and 0. 1 will be the sum and 0 is carry, and which is added to last full adder, that is full adder third. So inputs of full adder third will be 1, 1, 0. So output will be 1, 0, where the 0 will be the sum and 1 will be the last carry. If you see the human response, 1100, which is nothing but 12 in decimal, and 1001 is nothing but 9 in decimal. So 12 plus 9 is 21. So here from the binary data you can see the output of this example is shown by 10101, which is nothing but 21 in decimal. So this circuit can be used for binary addition of 4 bits. Now we will discuss on 4-bit binary adder cum subtractor. In this circuit there is a provision to add as well as subtract the 2 digits data. So A data will be connected directly to the full adder circuits and B data will be inverted by XOR gates. So if invert is connected to 0, this circuit will perform addition of 2 bits like 4-bit binary adder. And if invert is connected to 1, then this will perform subtraction using 2's complements. Let us see using an example. Suppose when this invert is connected to 0, the control inverter will be inactive. The data will be same as that of the input at the output of XOR gate. Suppose the data is 1100 and second B data is 1001. Starting from LSB bit, instead of using half adder, full adder is used here. Now 3 bits are A data, B data and the invert terminal. It is also connected here. So 3 inputs will be 0, 1, 0. Output will be 1 will be the sum and 0 will be the carry. This 0 carry is given to the next LSB addition. So at the input of second full adder, the inputs are 0, 0, 0. Here sum will be 0 and carry also will be 0. This 0 is given to the next LSB adder, that is full adder third. At the inputs of full adder third, the inputs will be 1, 0, 0. Output will be sum will be 1 and carry will be 0. Here 1, 0, 0 will be the input for full adder third. So output will be 1 and carry will be 0. This carry will be given to the last full adder. Carry is 0. So inputs for full adder fourth will be 1, 1, 0. So here at the output we will get 1, 0. 1 will be the carry and sum will be the 0. Output will be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, which is nothing but 21. So here 12 plus 9, that is 21 generated by this circuit. So if invert terminal is connected to 0, this circuit will perform addition. See, if invert is connected to logic 1, the inputs to the 4-bit binary adder will be 1100. Second input is 1001. Starting from LSB, you can see from the diagram that the invert equal to 1, it is connected to full adder first. The second two inputs are the A input as 0 and second input 1, which is XORed here, and it will create logic 0. So 3 inputs for first full adders are 0, 0, 1. The addition will be logic 1 will be the sum and logic 0 will be the carry. This carry is given to the next LSB addition. So inputs to the next full adder will be 0, 1 and 0. The addition will be sum will be 1 and carry will be 0, and this 0 is given to the next full adder third. So input to the next full adder third will be 1, 1 and 0. The middle one is XORed here by B input. So addition of 3 bits, sum will be 0 and 1 will be the carry, as 2, 1 are added here. This carry 1 is given to the fourth full adder. So input to the fourth full adder will be 1, 0, 1. Middle 0, it is complemented by B bit 1 as it is the output of XOR gate. So input to the fourth full adder will be 1, 0, 1. So here 2 1s are added. 1 plus 1 will create sum as 0 and carry will be 1. So output of this circuit is shown as 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. The MSB bit is carry bit, which is 1, and this 1 represent that the output is positive. Neglecting this, we can see the output is found to be 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, which is nothing but 3 in decimal. So the inputs A was 1100, which is 12 in decimal. Input B was 1001, 9 in decimal. So if you see the human response, 12 minus 9, its output will be 3, and this output is 0011 in binary. So this circuit will perform subtraction if invert is connected to logic 1. So same circuit can be used for addition and subtraction. If invert is connected to 0, this circuit will perform addition, and if invert is connected to logic 1, this circuit will perform subtraction using 2's complement.